Good morning. 아유 힘들어. 아이고. Today let's watch YouTube. It's so far. 이렇게 하겠다. 전 아침이요. 추레한 나의 모습. 피곤해. We should clear up this. 이렇게 하고 뮤트 하고 디코에서 화면 share screen. 그러면 it should be sharing my screen, right? 다음에 screen. 아니, I wanted to see 그거 South Korea is over. But who is Kurzesadzki? 이 사람이 누구야? I wanted to figure who he was. Who is he? German oppa? Motion graphic animation design studio. He does natural science, political science. Kurzgesagt. I wanna see Korea is over episode. 이거를 보고 싶었어. I think this is the main video for today.
South Korea is over.
South Korea is over. 이거 보자. So I'll be sharing my screen on Discord. I think you guys can see it. 얘로는 보지 말까? 얘로만 봐야 되겠다. 연결이 잘 안 되네. Can you guys see the video? Let's connect this to Bluetooth. 이렇게 하면 되나? Is it visible? Am I sharing the screen? 이렇게 하면 되나? Can you hear it? 잠깐만.
It's over. This sounds brutal, but South Korea will soon start melting.
Oh, it's working. 그 다음에 세팅. 여러분 디코로 오세요. 나 치즈직 디코 링크 안 해놨는데. 해놓고 올까? Oh, 14 minutes long video. Let's watch
Melting
it.
on all fronts. Reached a... What? Now almost...
Go back.
No one's love.
Why this is not going back? 미치겠네.
And we've probably culturally and...
Okay, I got speaker. I'm guessing you guys can hear it too. 보자. So why is he saying South Korea is over? Let us all see.
This sounds brutal, but South Korea will soon start melting on all fronts. Demographically, economically, socially, culturally, and militarily. Because for decades, the country has been experiencing a fertility crisis unprecedented in human history. And we've probably reached a point of no return. By 2060, the South Korea we know and love today will no longer exist. What will the collapse look like? And why is it now almost impossible to stop? The real population bomb. To have a
20.
stable population, you need a fertility rate of about 2.
2060. I watched this video. It's very doomer. Ah, really? 2060 is 나 몇 살이야? How old am I if I'm 2060? 40년 뒤네. In 40 years. You're not sharing the video? Oh, how come I'm not sharing video? Oh, I'm sharing screen, no? That screen is being shared. 되는겨? 이렇게 가야 되나? Do you see it if I do this? Or let's watch. I haven't watched it yet. I wanted to watch it with you guys. Actually, I didn't want to watch it. What? Ah, really? What? How about now?
Brutal.
뭐야? How about the screen now? Oh, I was watching Korean baseball. Can you guys see? 여러분 디코로 오세요. 디코에서. Morning. I started watching Premier League. Cause I have nothing. Still the same? 뭐지? 어떻게 해야 되지? Why is it on baseball? 잠깐만. Let me unshare and share again. Stop sharing. Share again. How about now? I'm watching all the Premier team. Figuring out who to root for.
South Korea will soon start melting on all fronts. Demographically,
How about now?
economically, socially, culturally, and
Or I'll
militarily.
just bring my laptop.
Because for decades, the country has been experiencing a fertility crisis unprecedented.
I like the pink team, by the way. Because their uniform is pink. Just a loading screen? 아, 진짜? Maybe this is a shitty way. How come they say I'm sharing screen, but it's not telling me which screen I'm sharing? Why is it just showing loading screen? What should we do? Just loading? 왜 그렇지? Watch stream. You can switch to other app for your friends to see. They say you can switch it. Why can't I switch? Won't even stop sharing. Should we do it like the really boomer way then? Is this still loading screen? I'm showing my Discord screen. Still 3 dots. Okay. Now, how about now? I didn't. Oh, okay. Let's go slowly. Highlights? 아 미치겠네. 왜 하이라이트 보여주냐? 미치겠네. 아 뭐야? How come different?
A fertility crisis unprecedented.
How about now? So if I play it, can you guys see it? Hi. Can I play it?
In human history, and we've probably reached a point of no return. By 2060, the South Korea we know and love today
Can you guys see
will
it?
no longer exist. What will the collapse look like, and why is it now almost impossible to stop? The real population bomb. To have a
Not on my screen. I'm sharing it on Discord.
A rate of about 2.1 children per woman. In the 1950s, South Koreans used to have 6 children on average. In the 1980s, the rate fell below 2. And in 2023, it was 0.
You can't see it? Okay, let's go get this bad news. Let's go get laptop. 잠깐만. Let me go get laptop. Hopefully this time my laptop can last. If not, I'll go get charger. I'm too lazy to Unplug everything charger. Ooh, might have better luck using the Discord app. That's what I used before and it was working. Oh, really? Should we watch Arsenal? No, let's see. Mute. 다음에 share screen. How do you share screen? Screen. YouTube. Share screen. Okay, now it should work.
0.72 kids per woman, the lowest ever recorded in history.
How's your tummy feeling these days? Icky. Exhausting. It works? Okay, let's watch this. We are watching the South Korea is over. 한국 끝났다는 영상 그거 봐요.
South Korea is over. This sounds brutal, but South Korea will soon start melting on all fronts. Demographically, economically, socially, culturally, and militarily. Because for decades, the country has been experiencing a fertility crisis unprecedented in human history.
Lots of
And
kicking.
we've probably reached a point of no return. By 2060, the South Korea we know and love today will no longer exist. What will the collapse look like? And why is it now almost impossible to stop? The real population bomb. To have a stable population, you need a fertility rate of about 2.1 children per woman. In the
2.1 is
1950s,
2
South
kids.
Korea
That's a
used to
lot.
have 6 children on average. In the 1980s, the rate fell below 2. And in 2023, it was 0.72 kids per woman, the lowest ever recorded in history. In Seoul, fertility is even lower, around 0.55. On average,
No one
about
wants
half
kids.
of the women here won't have any kids, and the other half just one. What do these numbers actually mean in the real world? If fertility stays as it is, then 100 South Koreans will have 36 kids. When they grow up, they will have 13 kids who will then have 5. Within 4 generations, 100 South Koreans will turn into 5. If we look at today's South Korean population pyramid, we see this is pretty real. There's only one 1-year-old for 4 50-year-olds. After 4 decades below the replacement level, the consequences were still largely invisible. Today, South Korea's population is at an all-time high, as are its workforce and its GDP, which is still growing. But demographics hits you like
40년 후면 우리 애만 불쌍한데? 잠깐만, 영상 하나 못 찍을게요.
South Korea is about to be hit. Let's time travel 35 years into the future to 2060 and see what the country will look like then. When it comes to demographics, the most commonly used projections are those put together by the UN. They envisage 3 scenarios: low fertility, medium, and high. But in the past, all medium UN projections for South Korea have consistently been too positive. Between 2022 and 2023 alone, fertility in South Korea dropped by another 8%. So we're going to use the latest low fertility scenario, which has been the most...
But yeah, I heard in Korea, guys, it increased. 최근에 늘었다고 했던데. I heard recently it increased. 잠깐. 아이씨. 진짜. 저기 좀 버티렴. I want this. Yeah. Last month or something, I heard it increased. Also, oh yeah, guys. Yeah. So I think they got the data for last year. Not for this year. Oh shit.
Keep in mind that we're still talking about projections, and the future is a faraway land. Okay, let's do it. In 2060, South Korea's population pyramid will look like this. The population will have shrunk by 30%, 16 million South Koreans.
But still too small. I mean, it's starting to go up. I don't know. They say you have to give either house, but I think it's just gender issue going on in Korea. If it's from when Faker winning worlds, that would be a miracle.
Koreans will have disappeared in just 35 years, and it'll be the oldest country in human history. 1 in 2 South Koreans will be over the age of 65. Less than 1 in 10 will be under 25. And only 1 in 100 will be small children. Imagine.
So that's why there is a place in Korea where the population, there's only one kid in, oh sorry Joey. There's only one kid in the elementary school. Only one.
Waking up in a country where the streets are strangely quiet with no children playing on them. Entire cities have been abandoned. Half of the population is elderly and living either alone or in overcrowded retirement homes, with a minority of people desperately trying to keep society running. There will be a few major consequences. Economic collapse. In 2023, a breathtaking 40% of South Koreans over 65 lived below the poverty line. But in 2060, this number may seem lovely in comparison. Today, South Korea has one of the largest pension funds in the world, worth about $730 billion US. It's projected to stop growing in the 2040s and be completely depleted by the 2050s. So in 2060, pensions will have to be paid by the working population. Estimates vary, but for a pension system to work, the minimum that society needs is between 2 to 3 workers per retiree paying for them with their taxes. But even if we assume that all South Koreans over 15 will be working in 2060, the country will have less than 1 worker per senior. Workers will be unable to stem the incredible costs.
Too many seniors.
Will poverty among the elderly be common, but a big chunk will be forced to work. Except they may not be able to find jobs because by 2060, the South Korean economy may have collapsed. Broadly speaking,
so now Korea is really heavily invested in foreign marriage.
A lot of workers to produce a lot of things and a lot more people to buy them. Today, South Korea has about 37 million people of working age, generating a GDP of about 1.7 trillion US dollars. But by 2060, its workforce would have shrunk to less than half, to about 17 million. Of course, technological progress means that productivity will be higher and each individual will probably produce more than today. But even if productivity keeps growing at the same rate or more than we've seen in the last decades, South Korea's GDP could peak in the 2040s. In other words, South Korea will enter a permanent economic recession. There are more optimistic projections that see the recession begin as late as 2050, but they're based on the medium UN demographic scenario, and there are no signs that we're heading there. Another factor in the economy is science, technology, and innovation, areas in which big leaps are typically made by young adults and the middle-aged. Young people have fresh ideas that contribute to the wealth of society. Significantly fewer people working also means way less tax for the government, which will be trapped between a rock and a hard place. On the one hand, having to provide for half the population that are seniors, on the other, seeing its income diminished. It will be forced to shut down or cut essential services like hospitals or social benefits. Since infrastructure only works at scale, smaller communities may be abandoned as the country contracts into its metropolitan areas. And of course, there won't be enough money to invest in the future. This is bad. But what will happen to South Korean society and culture may be worse. Societal and cultural collapse.
No,
Speculating on how
so
societies
intense.
will develop is extra hard, but there are a few pretty unavoidable trends. Today, already about 20% of Koreans live alone. Also, 20% report having no close friends or relatives. By 2060, 50% of South Koreans aged 70 will have no siblings, and 30% will have no children. Young adults between 25 and 35 will only make up 5% of the population and typically have no siblings at all.
Yeah, only these
This
days they
leaves
want
the
one
elderly with
kid.
Almost no close family, and young adults with little family and few potential friends, especially outside of big cities. A loneliness epidemic of epic proportions is all but guaranteed. On top of that, South Korean culture will probably experience a huge decline. In 2000, there were 17.5 million South Koreans between 25 and 45, and they made up 37% of the population. This was the generation that brought us K-pop, K-drama, K-food, and many other trends that spread around
저
the
잘
world.
그렸다. They made a really good
2060,
job.
There will be just 5.6 million people in that age group, and there'll only be 16% of the population. Many cultural traditions are already struggling because the older generations are having trouble finding young people to pass them on to. As young people disappear, many traditions will die out. Without young people, the soul of South Korean culture will shrink and wither away. And on a personal level, what kind of experience will it be growing up in 2060? What will youth culture be like in a country of
모자
seniors,
컬렉션
where
뭐야?
many universities, schools and kindergartens are abandoned as there are no longer children to fill them with life?
야,
What kind of job prospects will they face, and what will politics look like? If young people don't want to remain alone, they'll concentrate in Seoul or a few other big cities, or worse for South Korea, emigrate to other countries. Rural areas will decline, and most smaller cities will turn into ghost towns.
it's already
We're
happening.
seeing this in Japan, which has almost 10 million abandoned houses. in
벌써
rural areas.
일어나고 있는 일인데.
Large parts of South Korea will simply vanish and be reclaimed by nature. Last but not least, South and North Korea are technically at war, and they could very well still be in 2060. Will South Korea still be able to afford to have its young men do 18 months of mandatory military service? Today, 5% of men of combat age are enrolled in the military. In 2060, it would have to be 15% just to match today's numbers. Okay, wait, this is all a bit much. Is there no way back? Why, there really is no way back. The problem with the demographic freight train is that once it hits, things become irreversible. Let's say fertility in South Korea magically triples to the replacement rate of 2.1 children per woman and stays there. In 2060, it will be an inverted pyramid on top of a barrel. And there would still be only 1.5 people of working age per senior over 65. Even in the best made-up scenario, South Korea has to pass through an unavoidable bottleneck before it will recover. But there is also a kernel of hope here. Yes, the situation is grim, but at least in the long term, recovery is possible if South Korea enacts rapid and societal changes that make its population want to have kids again. In 2024, births rose for the first time in 9 years, 3% more than in 2023. But
No,
for
맞아,
that to
이거.
continue, South Korea needs to face the music and ask how they got to this point. How could it get that bad? In general, as societies get richer, more educated, and child mortality plummets, people decide to have fewer kids. What makes South Korea special is that it's somehow supercharging all of these trends. South Korea lifted itself out of poverty in record time, but in doing so it developed a unique kind of workaholism and extreme competitiveness. Although the work week is 40 hours and the legal maximum is 52 per week, unpaid overtime is normal for many, and the government even proposed to raise legal work time to 69 hours per week. Despite this, South Korea has relatively low wages and a high cost of living. Real estate
진짜.
in big cities is out of reach for most people. The cost of education is extremely high, since families have to pay for private lessons if they want to send their kids to a high-tier college. All of this while South Korea spends less on family benefits than most other rich countries. Old-fashioned cultural norms make matters even worse. Marriage is all but mandatory if a couple wants to start a family. In 2023, only 4.7% of babies were born to unmarried women. Out of all developed countries, South Korean men do just about the least share of housework and childcare within their families. This leaves women with a disproportionate amount of work if they want to keep their jobs after a pregnancy, while many men are overwhelmed by the societal expectation to be the main breadwinner and have successful careers. Starting a family or not is a personal decision, and most South Koreans are deciding against it. The bottom line is that South Korea has created a culture that leads to very few kids. Conclusion. Demographic collapse is not an abstract thing in the future, it's happening right now. And it's not just South Korea. In 2023, China had a fertility rate of 1, Italy and Spain 1.2, Germany 1.4, the UK 1.6, and the US 1.6. Which sounds so much better, doesn't it? Well, after 4 generations, a fertility rate of 1.6 means 60% fewer new people. A fertility rate of 1.2 means 87% fewer people. And fertility rates are still falling with no sign of stabilization or recovery. The weirdest thing about all of this is that almost nobody involved in the public discourse has truly grasped the gravity of the situation. The last century was utterly dominated by overpopulation narratives, and people who say that we need more kids seem weird. And if you do the maths, the future just seems to be too insane to be true, like it's hard to believe. None of this has ever happened before. So, low birth rates are mostly discussed in the context of worker shortages, not as the existential threat to our societies, cultures, wealth, and our way of life that they are. If we don't take it seriously very soon and change the DNA of our modern societies in a way that encourages young people to start having children again, then the rest of the century will be pretty grim for those of us who will live through it. The demographic freight train stops for nobody. We finally need to realize that it's hurtling down the tracks right at us. Multi-layered issues like demographic change are hard to break through in our current media landscape and easy to miss out on. This is why we rely on Ground News, a long-time sponsor and ally in helping fight.
이 아저씨가 잘 얘기했네. Korea is too competitive, I think. Yeah, society is not really into saving. They have good comments here. It's so sad because all Koreans know about this already. But yeah. And both gender wants too much from each other. I think it's because people became selfish. There's a bear. Ah, my thing. We're watching stuff on Discord. So this video actually got really popular in Korea too. So a lot of Koreans are talking about this video on news. 이거 막 뉴스에도 나오던데. So if I just type in South Korea is over, then they will share. Look at all these news.
2,300만 구독자를 보유한 독일의 유명 유튜브 채널이 한국에 관한 영상을 공개했습니다. 한국은 끝났다는 제목입니다.
South Korea is over.
It was on my TikTok. Oh, really?
This sounds brutal, but South
여기?
Korea will soon start melting on all fronts. Demographically,
Joey, your favorite,
socially,
your fan is
culturally,
here.
and militarily. By 2060, the South Korea we know and love today
이게 7시간도 안 돼서요 100만 뷰가 넘는 조회수를 기록했습니다. 독일의 유명 유튜브 채널 쿠어츠게자이트는 주로 과학기술 등을 다루는 교양 채널인데 이번 주제 한국의 인구 소멸입니다.
I wonder why they talked about Korean population.
한국의 GDP가 정점을 찍고 거리엔 점차 어린이를 찾아볼 수가 없게 되며 도시는 버려질 걸로 전망합니다. 원인으로는 잘 지켜지지 않는 52시간 근무, 과도한 교육비 부담, 전통적인 성역할 등을 꼽았습니다. 최근 이렇게 한국의 인구 소멸을 주목하는 발언들이 쏟아지는 건 전 세계가 인구 붕괴에 직면했기 때문인데요. 영상은 출산을 장려하는 급진적인 변화만이 한국의 장기적인 회복을 가져올 거라고 조언했습니다.
So we need to make kids.
아침의 앵커 정재우입니다. 지금 이 기사 가장 먼저 매일 아침 7시 반에 보실 수 있습니다.
But who will make kids? No one will make kids. The algorithm was telling me to get married and have babies the other day. But it's not easy getting married. I think people are too selfish. Too many selfish people out there telling you. Well, what can you do, guys, right? 뭐야, 이거 나왔네. Also, those like dating programs don't help in increasing population, I think. Cause, yeah, actually dating isn't bad, but there's lots of like divorce related programs out there. And I think Koreans are just satisfied with watching like K-pop idol. 그냥 watching cute idol is more satisfying than having to deal with kids, right? And what's really unfortunate, I think, is that people are too nosy. Like, too many Koreans backseat about kids, about having kids, I think. Like, it should be a blessing to have kids and be treated well, but I think that doesn't happen a lot in Korea. They have expectation of kids, I think, in a negative way, like raising kids and everything. So just elders need to shut their mouth. Like, elders need to listen to young kids, but they're too 뭐라 그래? 그냥 어르신들이 이게 나이를 먹고 말을 더 아껴야 된다라는 게 이해가 안 되는 것 같아요, 어르신들은. 그냥 난 그게 제일 싫어. Too many Koreans are nosy. Like having the no kids zone and everything. So just to watch cute idol 이쁜 아이돌을 봐가지고 이게 행복이잖아. 그러니까 간섭이 너무 많아요. 난 그게 되게 놀랬어. 야, 죄책감 갖게끔 간섭하는 거는 안 좋은 것 같아. 그냥 간섭하지 말아야 되는데 어쩔 수 없는 그런 시대, 그런 문화에서 자라온 사람들로서 그런 소리 애초에 듣기 싫으니까는 또 애를 안 가는 것도 그런 것 같아. 그러니까 이런 귀여운 아이돌 보는 게 나는 그냥 더 좋지. It's better to watch these cute idols than get married and have parents and people nag you. Right? Don't you guys think so? 솔직히 이렇게 귀여운 아이돌을 보면서 막 저렇게 하는 게 더 기분 좋지. 막 결혼해가지고 막 고부 갈등, 뭔 갈등 그런 거 하는 것보다 이게 나아. 여자친구 사랑해요. Oh, are they real fans in the back? 아, 아이돌들도 별도로 개별 예능에서 맞아 행복이야. 요즘 태교를 아이돌로 하잖아. Do I need my fan stick? 그래. 그러니까 결혼해가지고 그런 문제 일으키는 것보다 그냥 이런 귀여운 아이돌을 보면서 하는 게 낫지. 아이돌 여자친구 친구 친구 Enjoy these last moments of peace and quiet. Just play around it. Thank you. Like reporting a lot of immigration. 이뻐라. How would it feel to drink with these cute girls, guys? Why they are doing PPL? 왜 이런 거 어떻게 보니? How can you watch this? Kepler released a new music video? Okay. 야, skip talk. 야, 너네 노래나 불러. I think the girls are getting drunk, guys. I think there's a real fan. How do they know fan chant? Ah, really? Pa, 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 pa. 나라. I like Omji. I think Omji is really cute. 우와. The girl next to Omji kind of looks like Oogie. Doesn't she? Belting while drunk is 그러니까. No. 그 next to 엄지 오른쪽, to the right. Who has braid? What's her name? I forgot her name. Is this recent? 언제야 이거? I want them to sing again. What is always? Wow, she's super drunk. 아, 은하. Doesn't Una kind of look like Oogie? 아, 애들 취해가지고 너무 귀엽다. Guys, wouldn't it be so cool to drink with these cute girls? 어떻게 저렇게 먹어도 살이 안 쪄? How can they not gain weight by drinking that much? 오, 술 잘 마시네. They're good at drinking, guys. The staff looks so happy. Oh, it was their 10-year anniversary, guys. 재밌네. What else? A movie? Titanic is coming out?
Many expeditions have been down to the Titanic, but it's pitch black down there.
This visual twin is the most impactful thing since the rig was first found.
Here we really see the power of the simulation.
Wow. We are around 12,000 feet, bottom of the ocean. Right up at the Titanic.
What is this?
This is a view I've never had before.
Documentary for Titanic? Oh. That's cool. Goofy?
It's from the movie. Right out of the movie. Ready to go camping and everything. You think they'd let us drive this thing? I think they want us to drive this thing. Let's check it out. Come on. Wow, oh wow. Like a kid. You have been the voice of Goofy for 38 years? 38 characters. At the time, there were 4 or 5 Mickeys, Donalds, Goofies, and they wanted to settle on one person. Sure, I like Goofy, he's my favorite character. And then about a month later, they said they'd like to try me. They don't sign you to a big contract or anything. It's for one show.
Yeah.
And now, after about 3,000 or 4,000 shows, I think I got the job.
Of all the people, Bill Farmer's the goofiest.
Gorge.
So, Goofy Movie was supposed to be a Goof Troop movie.
Yes.
I was 18 at the time. I still sounded kind of like a youthful.
Who's the other guy?
Yes, I do stuff.
Is he Goofy too?
It's my thing. But for Max, because he's 14, it's probably going through puberty a little bit. Being a little, sort of like a little voice crack.
렉돌이에요.
And noticing that Max is also going through.
렉돌 지금 짜부대고 있어요, 이 베개 때문에.
That it would be fun if he laughed like Goofy, laughed like his dad. His first day of recording, I'm watching him do it. You were like convulsed, your whole body would get in.
Yeah, you got to get into the physicality of the action.
If you were to teach someone to do the Goofy laugh, how would you do that?
I listened to the way Pinto Colvig did it in the old days, and I broke it down into 3 parts. There's the
Like a cough.
yeah,
And then the
and it's like yeah, you know, it's kind of a suck in on that third one. You got it, you got it. And they in the opening scene they melded ours together.
it wasn't a script, but I was like, if
네,
Max
여기 한 마리야.
might throw a little yuck and be embarrassed about that.
Yui!
So when I started doing that, I think they added that to the beginning dream sequence. That's
how you
I never watched Goofy,
yes. It's a vacation with me.
I think.
Yes, buddy. Oh, Donald Duck. Oh, silly. With you.
Goofy's so earnest and so lovely.
He's genuine, and I think that's what a lot of people relate to. And he's a good father. You know, everyone thinks their dad's
Goofy became father?
I certainly did.
I don't know how to do that.
I did at your age.
Please don't say that, Dad.
I think most people, when they're young, they identify
Did
with
you
Max.
see, did you see the news?
My son's
Oh, 4 members left? Why?
identify with Goofy.
Ah, 근데 they should leave. They are not taking good care of them.
Laugh. He's not impressed with me at all. As he's getting older, those moments
Oh,
you
yeah.
share with your kid is super
Yeah.
precious. And I can see why Goofy would want to take Max on this father-son trip.
All right, Goofy. Hereby dub my son Maximilian, official navigator and head witchwayer of this here road trip.
Can I tell you my favorite scene in the movie?
Yeah.
It sounds weird, but it's the scene with Goofy and Pete in the hot tub.
Maybe Max isn't all the things that you think a son should be. But
This is a movie? I didn't know Goofy was a movie. Goofy 영화라는 영화가 있는데?
because I thought,
찾아봐야 돼.
I'm not doing Goofy enough. But it worked
Goofy.
in that
Works
scene.
so good because
It worked
it's
really good. Now I love that scene.
because it's a conversation between two dads. You and Jim Cummings just
영화가 있다고? I don't see the movie. Why I type in Goofy and they give me a book called Guide to Getting It On. Crush it in bed. What is this? What are we watching? Just the things on screening room that you guys posted.
In a Goofy movie, what are your favorite songs?
Oh man, my favorite is the Lester's Possum Park song.
That was great. That's one of my favorite parts of the movie. And Eye to Eye, I think,
Eye to
with
Eye's
most
great.
fans have become like so iconic now.
Oh, people want a real Powerline concert. Real Powerline concert. Powerline concert.
그러니까 Goofy movie is one of the best movies to watch as a kid. Ah, really? Who's the guy on the left then? He's Goofy's son? I never watched Goofy. Do they have Goofy on Netflix? Oh, he's Max?
30 years, Billy.
Yeah, 30 years. I can't believe it.
As an actor, I'm so fortunate to be a working actor. That's so rare.
That's nice.
Every job, you don't know how it's going to affect people, where it's going to go, and to work on something like this that has meant so much to people in ways I never expected, I never take that for granted. I'm very proud.
Maybe he is Max.
I am so proud that people come up to me all the time
Hello.
and say, a Goofy movie changed my life. I couldn't talk to my dad
Yeah,
until that movie came out.
Yeah.
It became our movie.
it's wonderful.
That's
Really?
what it meant.
I don't know. Maybe we should watch it.
Today, even more so today than when it came out in 1995. It's one of those rare films
Oh.
that's gone on.
Is it doing a remake or something?
And I love that I get to see you all the time. There's sometimes you work with me,
That's great.
you never get to see everyone you work with, but you and I are constantly throwing us back together. And thank goodness we like each other.
But it's 1995. Is it this movie?
You're my secondary dad.
Ah, he is Max.
Billy, you know what would make the perfect ending to this trip?
What?
I gotta hear that Goofy yell.
The Goofy yell.
Yeah, full force.
Never gets old.
Now streaming on Disney. Ah, maybe it's not on Netflix. I think maybe it's on Disney. Should we watch the Nintendo Direct? How many? Let's watch Nintendo 2, Switch 2. Guys, oh my god, this is already out of battery. Oh my god, this is 1 hour 30 minutes long. Let me go get my battery charger. We are at 24% and I just played this for an hour. Ah, okay. 기다려봐. Let me go get charging. 아휴, 힘들어. I'm so tired. Do we have other things than this? I heard Nintendo Switch was really good though. Ooh, why so many Switchy? What is this? Is there other YouTube to watch? Star Rail has something too. Oh, you guys posted lots of K-pop too. I will watch K-pop. 뭐야, 대성 has a new song? 디즈니는 실사와요? 그러니까. 아니 솔직히 알라딘 정도 하면은 되지 않아? New game prices? Is it really that expensive? It's good, but people complaining on price and the new game price too. Why are they complaining about the price? Do you guys know who he is? Missing. I think I want to find the new charger for this. Buy new charger. 오, 노래 좋다. Is it made by G-Dragon? 지용이가 만들었어요? Who is it? Oh, not G-Dragon. I should probably charge it. 충전해야 되는데 이거 귀찮네. They're charging for the tutorial. What? You don't know who he is, Crew? Oh my god. They are charging for the tutorial game? What does that mean? Oh, sorry. He is a Big Bang member. Oh, so sad you don't know Big Bang. But I don't find him attractive. There's a game that introduces you to the new features on the Switch and it costs extra. Usually that kind of game is included. 그러니까. Why are they doing that? Are they crazy? Good song. It sounds like him. Ampersand. Who is the Ipui? Oh, 문수아. Oh, 문수아 came out with new song. 마크, 나비, 권순환. 아르테미스, 사이커. Kai? Kai has a new song. 치즈, 이젤. 이젤 sounds familiar. No good K-pop song so far yet. Nintendo like money. Unmistakable voice and nose. Let's watch this. Kai is hot. He sang Rover. Miyamoto family needs more money. Oh, really? Kai is member of EXO. Do you guys find Kai attractive? He just came out from military. Well, I don't like this song. Ooh! Good body. He has good sexy body. Oh, no, I don't understand men crop top. 어머, 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 어머. Well, what's the point of Adult Swim though, guys? Like, name is called Adult Swim. Oh, the man crop top is too cringy. I thought we were talking about the TV channel. There's a TV channel named Kai? I kind of want to watch Nintendo Direct, but I'm too lazy to get my charger. Ah, Niju came out with a new song. 뭐야? 스키즈 뭐 나왔어? Stray Kids new song? There's a really? What is Adult Swim? Wasn't a whole channel just a part of Cartoon Network? Really? Yeah. Oh, really? Geared towards, really? I don't want to look it up though. Feel like I shouldn't look it up. No, battery's running low and I'm too lazy to get charger. Oh. I didn't like the song. Stacy has new song. Min Ji-woon, The Wind, The Boys, Mx. 이게 Mx new song이구나. Guys, we'll watch Mx's new song till it dies. Oh, is that Lily? 역시 Lily needs brown hair. 근데 얘는 되게 their song is more refined than their previous title tracks. Oh really? Is this their title tracks? I really don't like Nmix style music. 진짜 Nmix는 JYP 안 갔었으면 좀 더 좋은 노래들 받았었을 것 같아. 에휴. I really don't know what style they're trying to go for with Nmix. 에휴. Can we watch one more before my PC dies? 정은지. 이거 봐야 돼. I didn't watch this. I can't believe these two did a cover. For those who don't know, you have to watch 1994. Reply 1994. 야야야야. Stomach. Secret K-pop music video stream. Thank you for the resub. Thank you, 감사합니다. How am I feeling? Hello. I'm okay. Just exhausted. Thank you for asking. Just deji. Recognize 서인국. Who is the other one? 그 정은지 from A-Pink. Reply 1994. I think they're 1994. Joey, how are you feeling? Chat is asking. Joey, he's okay. She got her braces off. plan. I wonder why they did a cover together though. Are they dating? Can my PC survive the 6%? No good song came out lately. What is up with all these Vogue style music? 뭐 죄다 뭐고야. 안돼. PC no. 됐지. Isn't that one very meh? I'll be back. Let me just put this over there. It died. Oh shit! Guys, remember my selfie stick? The one I paid $70. This is what happened. 미친 거 아니야? What the fudge? It broke. What the? 저 이거 7만원 냈거든요? 중국산이라 사실 좀 그랬는데 이게 몇 번 이러더니 나사가 빠지면서 그냥 망가졌어. 레전드다 이거. I might find the similar one on AliExpress and get it cheaper. 미쳤다. 레전드다. 이거 어떡하냐. 잠깐만. 야! See, it lost this and died. I don't know, it just died on its own. 그냥 죽어버렸어. 아, 짜증나, 씨. So 셌지. Guys, let's talk the number one suspect. Joey? Actually, it started losing these, 얘는 뭐냐. These. 나사가 하나둘씩 빠지면서 그냥 죽어버렸어. AliExpress will have cheaper ones. Guys, let's just talk for 30 minutes and I will end stream to go eat lunchy. So life update. Yeah, screws. Today's life update. I'm in bed for 30 days and I have another 30 more days left. Amazon? Oh, 근데 I want a really tall one, but I don't know, does Amazon sell really tall ones? I feel like AliExpress is much cheaper. I'm day 30. Right? I don't know why. It's definitely... Actually, the one I'm using, the pink one, is like $30 and it's really sturdy. Unlike the one I just bought, so I'm really upset. I got shit. If only the one I have is much more longer, then it would have been fine, but... Because those were really good to use for tripod. I mean, I will buy them later. I will ask Mia if he can find it, but if he can't, then I'll just use my tripod when I'm streaming inside my house. Because I'm not going anywhere for at least another year. So not worth buying it anymore right now. Save on money. But I finished tax. Today is Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow or Friday I might do some packing because this morning there was some type of water leakage down there. I called doctor. What's really cool about Korea is that they have a text service. So I just texted my nurse saying there was some type of water. It's not like my water broke, because when water breaks, then it's like a lot of amount of water coming down, but just my undies and my pants got wet. Isn't that so weird? Like those, I have to keep them updated of my current situation just because they have to double check if the baby's gonna come out or not, right? So I texted that and then she said, I will call you soon in my text message. So she calls me and she asks me like questions saying, is there like leakage going on? So is it like constant water coming down my vajayjay? And I was like, no. So yeah, I just stood up a little to do some cooking in the morning because I had to eat breakfast. But so one thing that I worry is that I will not have my bag when I'm about to give birth. So I think we'll do some packing, but I might do it on stream this Friday or tomorrow, one of those 2 days. Cause I mean, at this point, it's kind of like, if it's coming out, it's coming out. Cause they gave me these pills to put inside. I forgot what it was called in English. I looked it up and it's common. What I'm going through is pretty common, which was very nice to hear. But well, what are they called? Like vaginal? No, it's just me. Vaginal capsules? Yeah. That contain progesterones? Anyone know? Vaginal capsule? Or vaginal insert? This is all probably new to you because it's new to me. Unless, if you know it, like, either you're in medical field or, I don't know, why would you guys know about that? So, no one is home, but I connected with 119 service. Yeah, a woman in chat, doctor in chat. So apparently they're like these little capsules where you insert it through the women's private part, and and you have to be prescribed. It has to be prescribed, right? And so, what the heck are you doing? Look at Joey. Joey, mohani. Joey wants my hair tie. A drain plug. Kinda drain plug, yeah. Yeah, so when you put the capsule in, it's supposed to protect the vaginal area from opening. So I put in 30 almost, yeah, 30. It was very disgusting. They gave you these like tools to like stick it up, so you put the pill and then you stick it inside it and then you push it in. But that was more tedious work, so I just used my finger. It was very weird. TMI! Yeah, TMI! But I had to put one every day. It was awful. But then after 34 weeks, they say not to put that in. I don't know why. So I'm almost on my 35th week. This Friday I'll be on my 35th. So we'll see. We'll see how things go. Today I don't even know if it's 39 days. Yeah, good thing if you guys already ate. You guys don't have to listen to this. So anyways, I had to do that for 30 days. It was not fun. I actually missed one day, so I had to, it was extended. But hopefully we'll be okay. But I think I really need to pack just in case the baby comes out earlier than expected. But next Tuesday will be my doctor's appointment, and I think starting next Tuesday I'll be going to the doctors every week. I think. I'm hoping. I'm not sure. But I think, yeah. Because they have to be cautious of my body situation. So we'll see about that. And what's really interesting... Yeah, I gotta keep the whole... That sounds kind of weird. But anyways, what's really interesting about this is that my... What was I going to say? In Korea, family members are not allowed to come see the baby during birth, which is good. Am I craving anything? I want ice cream. Not gonna lie, I really crave junk food, because anything like legitimate food or healthy food, I'm not able to digest it well because the baby's pushing upwards too. So I'm really craving junk food. Ice cream. I want Baskin Robbins ice cream. I just want, you know what I just want? I don't even care the brand. I just want cookie and cream. Hopefully. But I think the real craving is apples. Is one of the biggest cravings. I've been having apples for the past 5 months every day. That was pretty crazy. So every day I ate an apple. I think that's my biggest craving. But it's not like, the craving isn't like, oh my god, like if I don't eat this I'm gonna die. It's like, oh, it'll be nice to have this type of craving. So yeah, but I'll have to probably eat dinner. I'm not sure what to eat for dinner, but I'm not craving anything. And every day, and I still crave. I still have a craving for apples. Is that crazy? Every day I have half an apple. Because if I eat too much too, one thing that's bad about fruits is that they have high sugar, high cholesterol. Is it high cholesterol? Should I be saying high cholesterol or high sugar? But anyways, so they recommend eating half an apple. So every day it's been half an apple. Yeah. What flavor? Cookie and cream. I want cookie and cream. There's purple? Sucrose. Wow, I have not heard that word in so long. Why half? Because a full apple contains too much sugar. So, and I have to watch out. One of the bad things about being pregnant is diabetes. I mean, they do say it's like 80% dependent on DNA, but you can still adjust it through the type of meal you eat. So I've been on a good nutrition balance. I've been trying to, but it's really hard. But I gained 11 kilograms, which is 22 pounds. Can you guys believe it? And what's scary is Mia and I are 5 kilograms apart. So I feel like I'm really. 제리짱! 오랜만입니다. 오랜만이에요. Yeah, cooking cream's really good. I want some more. I want cooking creams. So the other day, he bought me a quart size. Do you call it quart size? I don't know what the Baskin Robbins flavor is or the size is, but he's not keeping up. I'm hoping mostly is fluids. 예정일이 5월 16일인데 지금 좀 상태가 안 좋아져가지고 경부 길이가 짧아졌어. 그래가지고 3.0을 유지를 해야 되거든. 근데 지금 1.8이래. 그래가지고 방송 강제 쉬어요. 하하. 방송뿐만 아니라 집도 못 나가요. 그리고 앉아있으면 안 돼요. 눕방을 지금 게임도 못해요. 핸드폰 게임만 해요. 마비노기만 하고 있어요. Court? Yeah, right? Court? Yeah. 그래서 그냥 방송 쉬고 그냥 수다 방송. Imagine not doing this. What's that? Sympathetic pregnancy? What is that? 실컷 뒹굴자고. 근데 이게 지금 한 달째 유지 중이라서 우울증까지 왔어. 무기력과 우울증이 한꺼번에 동시에 터져버려가지고 미치겠어요. 사람이 할 짓이 아니야. 강제로 집에 처박혀 있는 게 딱히 좋은 것 같진 않아요. 이 우울증 어떡합니까? 그래서 방송도 안 했어. 아, 어제 진짜 오래 했는데. Yesterday, guys, I was really depressed. I was gonna stream for you guys yesterday. I'm trying to do at least like 3 because I get bored, right? But yesterday was so depressing. I'm having pre-pregnancy depression, I think. If that's a legit thing. Men also have symptoms including weight gain when their wives are pregnant. Oh, really? That's a real, like, legitimate symptom? Mia kind of had, I don't know, he kind of went through a bit of pregnancy symptoms with me. Like eating habits and not feeling good. So it was really hard to predict whether it was just me having, like, bad reaction because I'm pregnant or the food was bad. Oh, I didn't know that's a thing. That happened to me. Couldn't let her eat all the junk food. Oh yeah, so Mia's eating half my junk food too. So in my house, we have no chocolate because chocolate contains caffeine. Wow, guys, also my hands got like bloated. 저 손이 엄청 부었어요. 저 손도 붓고 다리도 붓고 발도 부어가지고 요새 거의 그냥 미슐랭 스타다. I feel like Michelin star. Oh my god. This is what I feel like. Michelin. Michelin. I feel like this guy. I feel like him. 나 이런 느낌이야 지금. You're retaining a lot of water. Yeah. One of the bad symptoms I have too is I get so thirsty. Like, so thirsty. 진짜 너무 심한 게, 모르겠어. 나만 지금 임신 때 좀 이게 타격이 큰 게, 막 물이 너무 땡겨서 막 그걸 많이 마시잖아요? 그러면 그만큼 부어. So, my Stanley is like my savior. I'm like this in bed all the time. 그냥 침대에서 이러고 있어. But they actually recommend you not to drink too much water. So I don't know, man. So that's why, just to tell you guys, there will be lots of Instagram posts. Instagram Reels, because that's the only edit I can do is through phone. 핸드폰으로 편집은 가능하니까 릴스는 많이 올리고 있어요 요새. 진짜 할 게 없어. 이게 사실 할 거는 많거든요. 해야 될 거 많아. 육아용품도 알아봐야 되고 거의 다 끝났는데 그거 이제 청소하고 젖병 소독하는 것도 좀 하고 열탕 소독도 하고 막 그래야 되는데 해야 될 건 안 하고 심심해하고 있으니까 미치겠어. 에휴. So anyways, chat. Hope you guys. I don't know, man. What should I do when I come back streaming? I don't know what my content will be after coming back. I don't even know if I can come back. I think I'll start having what 해야 되지? What do you call it when you're just overly protective of the child? So I don't want to send the child to daycare really early, but a lot of people recommend sending kids to daycare early. So being a mom streamer, but it's so boring content for you guys. We don't really do anything. It's boring for me too. By the way, one of the hardest thing that I realized is I have to use English to my kid so that my kid becomes bilingual. And I looked it up on how people are teaching their kid 2 different languages, and that's what they are doing. Where one person uses English and the other person uses Korean. So they get less confused. And we're hoping to do that. But I don't know when to start. But I'm kind of happy I can use English. But at the same time, I'm forgetting English. So it's not really good. Oh my god. I might have to start watching some American shows. So I started watching the baseball league. I'm supporting the San Francisco team because there's a Korean guy. Yeah. Right now it's learning. Yeah. What's really good at least is that I was streaming in English, so hopefully my baby can understand my English. But things from Twitch streamers, they didn't understand their parents were speaking different languages, so they spoke broken English. Oh, really? Yeah. But that's what I'm hoping to do is teach the baby, when it's really, really young, to speak to the baby in English. But it'll be kind of funny because if I bring the kid to my in-laws or to my family, then I'll be speaking in English instead of Korean. Supporting San Francisco instead of the Brewers? Yeah. I mean, there's no Korean in Brewers. I think. Milwaukee. Oh, dude, they won 7-1 against Rockies. Maybe we should just support Milwaukee. I'll support Milwaukee and San Francisco. Yeah, I can't do time. So hopefully when I come back, we can do some fun stuff. I don't know what to do though. The worst thing about being pregnant and having a pregnant mind is you just don't want to think. I can see why people get depressed through pregnancy. The biggest thing you feel during pregnancy is you feel helpless, you feel useless, and helpless, useless, and you just... I think it's because like my personality, I'm always doing something, so I get worse of that, but I think those two are the biggest feeling you get during pregnancy. Yeah, that's why I'm not watching the Tangerine drama that everyone's watching. And irritated, I agree. He spoke to them in English, their mom Spanish, grandparents Chinese, and they flew in all three. Oh, really? That's really cool. Yeah. Yeah. So irritated, I'm irritated. Because I can't do anything. Like, my brain tells me I can do everything. My brain tells me, Junior, you're still like young and you can do whatever you want. But then my body tells me you're useless and helpless and you're angry. And I feel like I should be like doing something productive, but yeah, I know. I have to think like that. I have to think like, oh, I'm growing a baby. I'm doing something good for my body, but that's a really not easy feeling to feel. 이게 진짜 임신하면서 느낀 게 뭐냐면, 그러니까 제 성격은 뭔가 늘 해야 된다, 뭘 해야 되는 그런 성격이니까 미치겠는 거예요. 그러니까 왜 우울증이 오냐면 정말 내가 너무 쓸모없는 사람이 된 것 같은 느낌. 애를 가지면 할 수 있는 게 없고 하니까 뭐 나가서 뭐 이런 것도 못하고 그냥 진짜 이게 감옥이라면 감옥에 가 있는 느낌이라고 해야 될까. Be productive and play Lost Ark. That's why I started a new phone game, because Lost Ark I have to sit down to play, right? So I cannot play that, so I started a new phone game called Mabinogi. And I'm already ranker. I'm ranked 121, guys. So, any chat wanna play Mabinogi Mobile with me? I might start a new Generate TV account and play with you guys. 와, 그러니까 저는 진짜 활동적이었잖아요. 그러니까 집에 있어도 뭘 해야지 이런 마인드셋이 있었는데, 일단은 앉아있는 거는 금지잖아요. 앉아있는 거 금지. 그러니까 앉아있는 것도 제가 30분 이상 못 앉아있어요. 30분 이상 앉아있으면 아랫배가 뭉치니까 그것도 안 돼가지고 지금 뭐 거의 침대에서 핸드폰 쇼츠 보고 커뮤니티 글 보고 마비노기 커뮤니티 글 보고 그런 거밖에 안 하고 있어. Too easy. You need a new game. I need a new game. 그래가지고 진짜 활동적인 사람에게는 지옥이야. 근데 긍정적인 마인드를 가져야 돼. I need to have positive mindset. I need positive mindset, guys. So that's why I'm watching lots of soccer. So I started watching the San Francisco League, the MLB 아닌가? MLB for San Francisco, and then I started watching the Premier League. I watched the last week's match. You need a Wi-Fi key for yeah, I actually have one, but it's really weird. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. MBTI baseball. 뭐야? NBL. 아, 그러네. 아이돌이, 그리고 아이돌 많이 봐요. 창섭이 오빠 노래 부르는 거 완전 좋아. MLB, MBL. 뭐야? What is it, guys? Oh my god, don't confuse me. I'm watching K-pop, lots of idol. So, yeah, secret number MLB 맞잖아! I was right. Right? Did I say MLB? 맞죠요. And I sleep. Do you guys want to know my daily schedule? But you guys be like, Jinri, you should just stream. But here's the thing, guys. I have limited things to talk about every day. What should we talk about? But I think I can stream every day, but I don't know what to talk about every day. Because all I can do is talk to you guys. I mean, I know I promised to watch something with you guys, but I don't even want to watch a drama these days. You fumbled a few times. You can vent to chat? Yeah, that's true. I can vent to you guys. You know the worst thing about life? But I feel like it'll be too depressing. I don't want to depress you guys about my life situation. That's why I didn't want to stream. MB? 그래? 너 뭐하냐? What are you doing? Cause yesterday I was really depressed. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I was like, holy cow, I was so depressed and useless and helpless. So I just looked outside. Oh, the worst, I think it's because the weather is really nice and everyone's going to go see cherry blossom and I'm stuck at home. 요즘 우울한 게 한 30일 동안 집에만 있었잖아요. 그러니까 병원 빼고는 외출한 적이 한 번도 없어요. 딱 한 번 있다. 브런치가 너무 땡겨가지고 1시간 잠깐 외출했는데 그것도 수축 결과가 불안해가지고 그냥 왔는데 이게 점점 페인처럼 돼버려. 그래가지고 우울해지니까 방송하면은 방송 분위기 자체가 우울해질까봐 못하겠더라고. 내가 기분 좋고 여러분들 위해 재밌는 걸 제공해줘야 되는데 이게 무슨 사람이 할 짓인가 이러고 있어. Joy left like she's going to talk about it. Yeah, like it's that. Play some games. 그러니까 sitting down is not good for me to play games. And I can play like this, but yeah. But I cannot sit. I have to be on my side. If I'm on my back, then baby is pushing my veins. So I feel very uncomfortable. So I have to be on my side. And I cannot imagine myself using keyboard and mouse on my side. So yeah, I have to play a game using controller, but that's more tedious work. I mean, I'll think about it. Luckily, my chair over there inside is a recliner, so maybe I can try something. But what's a fun controller game that doesn't stress me out, guys? What's a game that I can play that doesn't stress me out? That's using controller. Even Enjoy uses that game. I have a controller. Joy is rubbing. Oh, 어떡하냐. What is a repo? Maybe I should really play like Harry Potter. Ah, but Harry Potter. So I just don't need any games that's jump scare. Sims, I think you don't use the controller, right? So, anyways. But unfortunately, this is the best position. Oh, really? So I don't want to make a fussle of having to sit, especially if I felt some type of water coming out from my vajayjay to this morning. I'm too scared to do anything. Oh, guys, don't get pregnant. Lesson for today is don't get pregnant. Yeah, I need to be on my sideways. 그러니까 이렇게는 좋아. 이렇게까지는 오래 버틸 수 있어요. 근데 이제 방송하면은 우리가 이쪽 가다가 like I have to go this way too in between because my back hurts. 그러니까 that's too much tedious work, guys. No MP reg? What is that? Yeah, yeah, no pregnant, don't get pregnant, guys. 여러분 임신하지 마세요. 이거 할 사람이 할 짓이 아닌 것 같아. 진짜. Guys, it's not something that a human should do. Getting pregnant. Especially if you're outgoing and you like to be outside. Some people, you can risk doing all the things that, you can risk it, but the consequences, I don't have. I can't talk about. I can't predict the consequences for you guys. Now, these days, I can't even speak English or Korean. What is House Flipper? I don't know that game. Even taking a shower is really hard. I really walk like a penguin. 진짜. Guys, don't get pregnant. 여러분 임신하지 마시고요. Suddenly thought about that thing we just watched. Really? Yeah. Guys, Korea is doomed. I can see why it's doomed, guys. I don't want to get pregnant. I'm telling you all the bad things about getting pregnant right now to you guys. You have to lay down, not do anything. So, you know what? I called my mom and I talked to her for 1 hour because I have nothing to do and we just talk about drama. But now that we're not watching the same drama, there's nothing to talk to her. So I just ended my call. I should upload my videos, by the way, on my Jinri Fool. I didn't even do that. Think about the games you will play with your child. When will that be? Yeah, don't get pregnant. Getting pregnant sucks. 임신하면은 여러분 진짜 우울증 올 것 같아요. But luckily, I have stream. So this is a big portion of my income, right? But I feel really bad for those who used to work, like company work, because once you go on your maternity leave, they're like me, not do anything. 6 years? Yeah, maybe. What drama is 엄마 watching? 엄마 watching that drama. What is that drama called? The space shuttle related one. One of the big YouTube channels did a Korea. Yeah, we watched that just now. Maybe Jinri master plan makes other. But I don't imagine any of the other streamers having kids. I don't think they're all outgoing. So I think it will be. Hey, don't. It will be really hard for them, I think, to do this. Maybe Kyungyi 언니 is introvert. Maybe she'll be fine. But anyone who's extroverted, I don't recommend having kids. but you know, like, it really depends on the pregnant women, right? Or the pregnancy. So I was just at an unlucky case where my cervical length got shortened. But if my cervical length didn't get this short, then I would have been still streaming and going outside. So it would have been fine. But because of my cervical length shortening to 1.8, which is like in a bad situation, right? So if this doesn't happen, of course everything's going to be fine. But I'm like, but I was just in a very bad case. What the fuck are you doing, man? I'm super extroverted, you know, so. I know, I want to tell my thing. Repo is a horror. You want me to play a horror game? Joey, Psycho wants me to play horror game. Can you believe it? Yeah, so if it wasn't for my cervix length, right, Joey? 그치, Joey야? 너 뭐 보니? What are you looking at? Oh, bye, Joey. Then I would have been fine, right? Yeah! Okay, hiking is a little too much, I think. But even just being able to walk around and just being able, guys, just being able to do the house cleaning will make me feel better, I think. The reason behind it is no work-life balance for Koreans, and because they're not having kids. And the reason why they're not having kids is the cost of living is more higher than the income. So they have no freedom of having kids. Which is true. Yeah. I mean, men and women both have to support for family now, but if women go on maternity leave, then that's like half of income losing, right? So I can understand that. Even right now, I'm like, I mean, I didn't make a lot last year or this year, but still, I feel very what's the word I'm looking for? I feel unsafe. Well, I feel very insecure in terms of money, so. Yeah. And I think there's a lot of competitiveness in Korea where you want the kid to be in a good, like, life. And people think that they cannot raise a kid from the current Korean standard, which makes sense. I think that's one reason why I want to move to the US too, is if you are in Korea, you go to a college in Korea that's not in Seoul, then people judge you. Unless it's like KAIST or other places, but Ah, shoot. Okay, chat, you guys go so fast that I cannot read you guys. Oh, you guys type long sentences that I cannot read. So let me bring up this. What are you guys saying? Let me see. Do you guys like these random talks? Should we just continue having these random talks? Guys, also don't forget to sub to my channel because my channel income has dropped so much. Just to let you guys know and make you guys feel uncomfortable. What am I looking for? Oh shoot. 잠깐만, you guys type too fast. I missed everything of what you guys were saying. 아, 여기 있다. We were typing too fast. Oh yeah. 아씨. 아, 기다려봐. Oh, and the worst thing about pregnancy is you get very stuffy nose. That's the worst thing. Your nose is so stuffy. Oh, no, it's okay. It's just, this size is not, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say. But you guys can start chatting again. Can you guys copy and paste what you guys just said? But anyways, Korea. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, Korea has really high standards. I think. Don't you have a Stand By Me TV? I do. But I have tablet. But truth is life was harder before. US is not easier. Yeah, of course US is not easier, but at least in the US, if you go to like a school, they don't judge you. But if you go to a school in Korea that's not in Seoul, they judge you. I heard my friend say, oh my god, I can't date this guy because he went to a college in Daejeon or something. I was like, but oh, really? I guess it's everywhere. Healthcare? That's true. At least we get money for having kids in Korea. That's the best part. Not working equals can't survive. Children required not working. Yeah, children are not working either. Yeah, I think that's what I'm agreeing. I mean, like, I don't know if they don't like fancy people, but we need to go a 4-day work week. We're super productive and need to get away from the factory schedule now that a lot of old factories are gone. At least I think 1 day should be remote though. But what can you do? Companies are selfish. That hagwons are basically seen as required there. Even for, it's not required, I think, because media portrays hagwon as required, but I think it really depends. Why is European on strike? I sat beside some students on flight recently and they were telling me that in China, the same thinking happens. The 4-day weekend. Retirement, 67 years old, work longer, paid less. I think it's really not easy to live your life anymore. Life got harder, guys. Chat, I hope you guys can make money so you guys can donate to me. That is your future goal. It's not to get married, but give your money to boss so she can raise her child. I don't know, what can you do, guys? The worst thing I think that I've been hearing from a lot of married couples in Korea is they said they want kids, but they don't want to get married. Isn't that sad? So I was talking to a friend and she broke up with her boyfriend and she said, I will not get married until I find the one. It's like, how the fudge do you find the one? So. Oh, really? You've heard that thing? Really? Yeah. Single parent? Actually, being a single parent in Korea isn't that bad if you make a lot of money, because you get government benefit for being a single mom. You guys want to see what my district gives for pregnancy? They even will give you money for doing IVF. I was like, oh, do I save up? Do I save up my eggs to do some IVFs? Why not adopt? Here's the thing. I don't know. Adoption is, I think, to me, a little too difficult. Because, first of all, I can have kids. If I can have kids, then I would not adopt. And I think I'm not dissing people for doing adoption. I think people who are doing adoptions are amazing people and they're really... Whoa, it's not really easy to do adoption, but it's not easy to raise a kid, especially your kid. I feel like it'll be more difficult to raise someone else's kid. Technically, because technically adoption is a different kid, right? So you don't think it that way, but if you get angry at this kid, at least if it's my kid, then I can be like, okay, that's my DNA. I will have to understand it. I can think like that, but... 안녕하세요. 트리 하이 열쇠 수정할 트리 하이 열쇠가 뭐예요? 나무 위키요? 그러게 그거 업데이트 해야 되는데 해줄 사람이 없어요. 해주세요. Kids don't have enough mentors? 맞아요. 방치됐어요. 중간에 한번 제가 수정하긴 했는데 그 뒤로는 저도 뭐 건들지 못하고 해줄 수 있으면 해주세요. I think 아니야 근데 뭐 But here's the thing. We can complain about it here, but what can you do? None of us are really doing anything to make it better, right? At least I'm contributing, guys. At least I got pregnant. You guys don't have the right to say, because none of you guys are pregnant. So, you can't talk about this. only people who can talk about it is who have contributed to the birth. So, you guys are out. You guys have no right. Only I have the right to talk about it and give comments. If you guys talk about it, you guys are backseating. You haven't tested? Actually, I heard if guy tests, uses the pregnancy test and gets 2 lies, you guys have some, you guys have a chance of having 그 뭐냐 그 시기. But anyways, just overall. That's true. But guys, you guys are only on chapter 1. Find the girl is the biggest biggest thing you guys have to accomplish before talking about having kids, right? I mean, unless you guys want to adopt, but adoption is not easy. I really think adoption is not easy. Like, if you theoretically, it's the most, like, best thing to do is adoption, but it's really not easy. Because when I was young, I also thought really, I mean, like, even now I think positive about adoption, but for me to do it, then it'll be too hard. So, but one thing is never mention adoption to someone who's trying to have kids. 진짜. Because it is a possibility, but if the person really wants to have kids, then why mention it, right? Unless you meet a Korean girl. But currently the birth rate is a problem everywhere, so it's not just to Korea. I mean, Korea will die in 2060, but other places might die soon too. 잠깐만. I'll be back. I have to go bathroom. Fudge you, my pelvic bones. Oh, the other day my pelvic bone cracked really hard. It was so scary. I'll be back. god. Ugh. Draw me like a sexy French lady. Oops. No. 왔어요. 에휴, 점심 먹어야지. I have to eat lunch. 귀찮다. This not Titanic? It's not Titanic? Can I not be Rose? Rose 맞지? Rose. Rose and Jack. Anyways. Chat. I hope you guys can accomplish step 1 of finding a girl. So, because one thing that I feel like is if you get older and older, to live alone is the most depressing thing. Especially if you get sick and there's no one to take care of you. Like, imagine you're sick and you're dying and you come home and there's no one. Isn't that sedgy? So, Chad, I hope you find someone. If your apartment sank like the Titanic, oh guys, don't talk about my apartment. It's kind of scuffed right now. I'm going on a few long business trips this year, and this is partly why I'm going to move in with relatives. Why? How many is Musk up to now? One Musk. Sorry, I'm playing Mabinogi. Ah, babies? 그래, Musk is a good contributor. He can talk about babies and having kids, but he has lots of money too, right? Guys, don't you guys think so? If you guys were as rich as Musk, wouldn't you have like 16 kids too? 나도 만약에 머스크처럼 돈 오질나게 많았잖아요. 10위 안에 들었다? 그럼 나도 애 한 16명 낳을 수 있을 것 같아. 근데 잠깐, 이건 여자가 불리하잖아. Wait, but it sucks for girls. Cause I have to get pregnant. 아이씨. He doesn't care, but his mom will care. As long as the birth rate is increasing, though, right? 돈이 많으면 좋아. 근데 진짜 육아나 임신이나 느낀 게 돈이 많으면 장땡이에요. Guys, one thing that I realize about pregnancy and everything is if you have the money to raise kids, that's the best thing ever. There's nothing better than having money to raise kids. 돈이 최고야. Money is everything. And so, in my Mabinogi game, I have 327k gold. I am rich. But reality is, 현실은 어쩔 수 없다네. So hopefully you guys can be productive and smart, unlike me. 여러분들 그냥 결혼 잘하면 돼요. 그런 말이 제일 싫을 것 같아. 님들 결혼 잘하세요. 근데 결혼은 쉽지. Guys, honestly, the marriage part is easy. Finding the girl part is easy. Like, getting prepared to have kids is the hardest part. Ah, really? 근데 진짜 결혼은 쉬워요. Guys, marriage is the most easiest thing. Having kids is the hardest thing. Okay? Chat? Marriage is easy. Having kids is hard. Cause there's so many girls out there. They would want to marry you guys. Right? As long as you guys are not a dick, then I think it's easy to get married. And just work on weight, 뭐냐. And just look nice and decent. One of Mia's friends said this, and I find it it makes sense, but at the same time, thought of you guys when he said it. But he said, like, Korean standard, he is a good spec, but he's kind of short. He's not too tall, and he's not really good looking. So I told him, hey, why don't you get hairstyle, get some makeover done, right? Like, because girls really care about the first perspective, and I was talking to him about that, and he was like, why can't the girl like me for who I am with like messy hair and everything? And I'm like, because you expect the girl to be super pretty though, right? If you're fine with a girl that looks shitty, then go for her. But you don't go for those girls, but you want the girls to understand you for who you are. That's just being selfish. But I didn't say that to him. But you want her to be her in a prettier, like, aspect, right? Girls are not pretty. Wait, that sounds kind of weird. Girls... This is a real girl. I'm showing you the reality of girl. Even right now, I did my eyebrow. Oh? And I put on lips, so I look like a human being. But this is not reality, girl. Like, this is defense down. This is not even like almost defense down. This plus no hair. I look nice because I got hair washed and I'm putting this. 이렇게 하니까 내가 괜찮아 보이지. Reality is unfortunate. Right? I should have said that. If the person doesn't care for themselves, how will they care for other? Okay. Yeah, but I mean, that's what I thought of you guys when he said that. I'm thinking that's probably like most of what Chad is saying. But I don't know. Maybe dating is hard for you guys. Maybe you're right. Dating is hard for some people. Maybe you guys might find finding a girl easy. At least the guy has good spec. 근데 뭐, that doesn't define anything, right? He can have good spec, but bad personality or shitty mindset. I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand girls either. Because sometimes girls want Like, I think there's 2 types of girls in this world, or 3 types of girls. Girls who really only care about personality. Girls who only care about visual, facial, visual, the outer appearances. And girls who only care about spec. I think there's 3 types of girls in this world. So, it sucks. But, guys, because you guys are simple-minded, not dissing you guys, but that's how guys' brain works, right? You guys don't think that much about finding a girl that thinks like that. So, it doesn't even out. But girls think a lot when it comes to dating, I think. So, that's the sad part, I think, about dating someone, is guys think too much. So, to be honest, I think as long as the girl is willing to, like, live with you forever, the rest of your life with, you will be willing to date her. And even marriage. You know, that's how far you guys will go. But girls think differently. They think about, okay, this guy, will he have money to support me? Or will he have money to at least not be in debt? How is his family? How is his personality? How are his friends? There's so many things that girls think about. So if it doesn't match well, then it sucks. Yeah. Girls really think a lifetime before dating you. They really check on everything. It's not bad nor good. I don't think it's neither guys or girls is a bad thing, but sometimes I want guys to be more complicated, and sometimes I think girls should be more simple-minded. So, to be honest, the people who actually get married from the spectrum is those who think in between. Of guys being a little bit complicated, and then girls being a little bit simple. Those people meet each other and get married. But if you guys are on the opposite end, guys who are really, really simple and don't even, think about anything, versus girls who think too much, they will never get married. Or not even just marriage, but you date someone. Because they're picky. So. Because in the end, what these people want, even whoever is simple or complicated, they are looking for someone Prince Charming or Princess Charming. So, yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Guys need to think a little to at least date someone. And then girls need to be less complicated to talk to guys. Because girls have high expectation all the time when they're trying to date someone. Which is not a good thing. High expectation is really bad. And I was watching this person talk. And she was talking about how she used to feel like, she dated someone who was rich. Then later on, she dated someone who was good looking. Later, she dated someone who had really good personality. So to her mindset, it went really bad, where she thought to herself, okay, I dated someone who was rich, I dated someone who had good personality, I had dated someone who was, good looking. That means I can date people who have all 3. But logic doesn't work like that. But girls, because they think so complicated, that's how complicated their equation became. But in the end, the equation isn't that complicated. It's simple. You've dated that rich person because he has all the other negative factors that cater in to wanting to date you, because their spectrum level isn't that high. But they think that because they've done all three, it can add up and say we can date someone with all those three specs. So then they see the next guy, and if they cannot live up to that spec of good looking, wealthy, or personality, then they're like, oh, I'm too good for this person. And that's how they keep losing people. That's how they keep losing good people to date, right? So that's life for you guys. Life talk. Dating tip 101. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to you guys. Dating is really easy and simple. But guys don't think that complicated. Versus girls think too complicated. So there is a beer exhibition at COEX soon too. Bed Jinri is in bed. I know. I saw your image. There's also alcohol exhibition, and there was also like a traditional drink exhibition. I wanted to go to that one too. Don't know what healthy relationship look like, and they aren't sure if they should settle. Because also another thing about healthy relationship, I want to say, 진짜, I have so much things to talk about healthy relationship. The biggest problem with healthy relationship is they put in love. They watch too many drama. K-drama just ruins it for people. Or animation, drama, any love fiction books. Not just K-drama, but all those like books, drama, animation, movies, just ruin it for a lot of girls. Math thing? Oh, really? Yeah. Sebastian, don't mention it. I want to cry. I want to go too. The only exhibition I went, so the recent one was Baby Fair. It was pretty interesting. But anyways. But yeah, those things ruin it for people, I think. Especially girls. So wanting Prince Charming is impossible, guys. Unless you're super young. Well, not too young. But if you are young and you're looking for Prince Charming, it's more likely you'll be able to. Because, one, your specs, age is very important. Two, there's more fishes in the pool to look for. But as you get older, especially past 30s, and you still have that mindset, it doesn't work. Because those Prince Charming that you're looking for already got married in the late 20s. So, you gotta lower your expectations a little. Or become super, super attractive, not physically, but like personality, like inner-wise, that younger guys are wanting to date you. But even that's not easy. So. You need an electric wheelchair like the huge one? Yeah, I want an electric wheelchair. Those women's small genre these days, good go. What can you do? Yeah. Well, that's realistically. But I don't tell these to my friends. Because reality hurts, guys. I can talk to you guys because you guys are simple-minded. And I can just say, hey, if you guys think too simple, then you guys can't get married and you guys will not get hurt. But some people, it's too painful. So I don't want to deal with it. And even if I were in that position, I don't want to hear it either. Right? So, I mean, maybe some guys might find it offensive of me sitting here and saying, oh, guys are too simple-minded. Oh, you guys have to think when you're trying to date, right? But in general, like even my guy friend, he is too simple-minded. As long as the girl is hot. But at the same time, he doesn't say no to girls who's trying to like, who's flirting with him. So I don't understand him. That's why I'm saying dating is easy. Finding someone and like not married, like you don't have to get married, right? But at least going that far in like being in a serious relationship with the person is not too hard, right? But people make it hard because either they think about it too complicatedly, like girls, or they make it too easy, thinking it's just 1 + 1 = 2. Yeah, so now you have to look for people younger in the late 20s then. I'm press really? I actually listened to an old guy in his 30s. You don't need a date or get married. Just enjoy your life. See, that's YOLOing, which is fine. You can YOLO, but wait until you're like 40 and 50 and you're in bed sick and no one cares about you. You have no friends to call at that moment because other people are busy dating other people. That's what I'm thinking. But if you have friends who are staying single. Oh, that's you? Oh shit, sorry. Did I diss you? Sorry, Sebastian. But that's cause you know, like today, that's me, right? I'm in my 30s and I'm sick in bed. I'm sick, right? I'm pregnant, but I'm sick in bed. And I 미안해. Sorry, Sebastian. I just dissed you. I dissed to my chat. I have too many jelly fur. But yeah. I mean, if you meet the right person. But if you have good people around you, then I think it's okay. Yeah, I just dissed Sebastian's life story. I'm sorry. But I had this talk. 근데 I think maybe it's hard to find people, but you really have to try. Like, when you guys say you guys try to find someone, did you guys really try? Did you guys go to those matchmaking places or some type of like, what are they? Like those, what are those things called? Like, thing. Oh, you're going on a 2-week cruise? Well, that sounds fun. Speed dates, yeah. Live dating shows. I don't know about live dating show, but even going on Tinder every weekend. Like, look at our intern, Mark. He's getting married, guys. Because he tried to get on, he was on Tinder a lot. Or whatever program he was using. Right? So, I think you guys saying you guys tried doesn't buy me. You guys really have to try. Right? Like, really. So, roaming around alone. Yeah, I mean, if you guys like it, you can YOLO it, then I think it's fine. But for me, I'm like, I get depressed easily if I'm alone. So for me, it was very important to get married, I think, because The only thing I feel like would have been nice was if I did streaming more often before getting married. Would have been really fun because I can do more of the roaming alone by myself thing, but even though I'm fine. Like I said, there's pros and cons about marriage and stuff. The cons about marriage, guys, is dealing with in-law for me. But that's girls' perspective. And for guys' perspective, it's dealing with the issue of mom and your wife having a problem. So, it's not easy. But like I said, nothing is easy. But really? A lot of people hide now? Yeah, I think people hide more often these days. I mean, you're hiding. You're hiding. Chat is hiding. You know, you guys come home. One of the things that I'm really sad is, well, it got better because, you know, I come home, I stream in the morning, which is evening time. If I see you guys, then I know you guys should go out. See people. Right? Well, you guys are watching me, so I thank you guys. Thank you, but but still, you guys should meet people. 사람 만나러 다니는 게 쉽지 않지만 그렇게 해야 내가 봤을 때 연애하고 결혼하고 할 것 같아. 근데 그거를 하기가 쉽지 않지. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not easy. Work, having to deal with work. It's not easy, guys. But anyways, like I said, I can, you know, scold you guys because I was lucky. But in reality, dating and finding someone is not easy. But I streamed 3 hours now. 3 hours minus 11 was 8 p.m. You guys came right away. Chat, don't try to be, make excuses. Yeah, we were watching YouTube together, chat. Hey. I know. You could have been watching YouTube with another muchacha. But no. Anyways, I will stop scolding you guys. Though I do agree it's not easy to find a person. Beautiful waifu materials. So what can you do, guys, right? Other hobbies and events to meet people? Yeah. Time is always restricting, I think. And I think one of the biggest thing when you turn 30 and you're trying to find someone is the stamina. I just hit 30, so I can't speak for every one of you guys, but even my stamina is shit. If I go see my friend, then I don't want to see anyone that whole week. So when I was like 2-3 years ago, I would be dying to see someone every week 5 times a day. But as I grew older, maximum I can see someone in a week is 2 people, like 2 different people. So I don't have stamina. And I can agree. I think that's also a biggest factor once you hit a certain point in time is age. So you get lazy. So I can understand that. Yeah, I wish you guys can do it. Just to find the right person. Don't find Princess Charming, just find the right one for you. So don't be picky and don't be simple-minded. Wow, that's the hardest thing to find, right? But it's like digging for diamond. So just getting out in general is best for our mental health. Meeting random people is good for us somehow. Yeah. Yeah, I think good to be picky. I think it's good to be picky for certain traits is what I want to say. Like, she has to be hot is the worst thing to be picky about, guys. That's not a good one. But if she's willing to care and, like, support you, not like financially or anything, but to encourage you to become a better person, then I think she's a taker. But some people don't find that trait attractive. So what can you do, right? Anyways, chat, today was a good stream time. I will have to go eat now because I'm getting hungry. I don't know what to eat, but yeah. Thank you guys for listening to my chatter, and sorry to diss you guys. I didn't mean it. Just think about it as a pregnant women talking nonsense. You guys can do it. But I'm going to eat and enjoy the rest of my life. But delivery ice cream time? I will have to see. I don't even know if Baskin Robbins does delivery. Even if I mean it. I always mean it. But still. Like I said, it's sometimes painful to know the truth. Like me. But yeah, I'll think about ice cream, guys. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. And thank you guys for listening to my chatter. Tomorrow or next day, I might stream. I'll let you guys know on Discord. I'll do like a tag everyone and to see. So my abroad stream is not coming anytime soon. But yeah. So thank you guys and see you guys. Yeah, and good luck finding your princess. Whoa, 근데 I got so fat, guys. Oh. Thank you for dealing with my fat face, and tomorrow we'll do something. I might pack tomorrow, so you guys can watch me pack. Bye. 안녕.